What's up guys, Trinity Gaming here, and I got a Satellarknight deck profile for you guys, January 2015 ban list, post Secret Forces, since that is the latest set since filming this video. So not too much has changed since my last deck profile when new challengers came out, other than a few ban list changes, and of course Constellar Diamond, since that really was the only good Satellarknight monster that came out from Secrets of Eternity. So other than that, let's get on to the deck profile. Satellarknights, still one of my favorite decks to play. So we start off with 3 Denebs. Really good card. When it's summoned, you get to search out a Satellarknight monster from the deck to the hand. So must have a 3, and all Satellarknight monsters, regardless how they're summoned, get their effects off when they're on the field. And of course you can only activate them once per turn. Next is 3 Altair, the other Satellarknight monster that's a must-have at 3. When it's summoned on the field, you can special summon a Satellarknight monster from the grave onto the field in defense mode, but for the rest of the turn, only Satellarknight monsters can attack. 2 Unukalhai, send a Satellarknight monster from the deck to the graveyard, Foolish Burial. 2 Vega, I still like Vega at 2. I know some people running at 1. I wouldn't run it at 3. I don't think anyone will ever run it at 3, but I think it's really good at 2 because you can just summon it, special summon Altair from your hand, then Altair special summons a Satellarknight monster from the graveyard, and then that one activates its effect. It just keeps on going. So really do like Vega at 2. Really good for special summoning, getting all your monsters out on the field. And 2 Honest, since the recent ban list brought Honest back to 2, so why not run Honest at 2? So that is monster lineup. I think that's 14 monsters. So 14 monsters. So next is 3 reinforcements of the army, your 3 extra Denebs, so total of 6 Denebs basically. Searches out your Satellarknight monsters since they're all level 4 warriors or lower. 3 MSTs, because 3 MSTs is a must-have. I guess you could run 2 as well, but yeah, in this format you really need MST. So 3 of them. 1 Raigeki, 1 Soul Charge, Snatch Steal, really good card. I wonder if it's actually gonna go back to the ban list after the next format. It's a good card, but it's like it's not as like it didn't have that much impact like it did when it originally came out, but yeah, Snatch Steal is still a really good card. And 1 Book of Moon, because Book of Moon just a really good spell card. No matter what format it is, Book of Moon's always just going to be really good. I don't see Book of Moon ever going to 2 though, but Book of Moon's just an amazing card. Next, we move on to the traps. We got Stellarnova Alpha, really amazing trap card. When a spell, trap card, or monster effect is activated, you can send 1 face-up Satellarknight monster you control to negate the effect and destroy it. And if you do, you get to draw a card. So it negates spell, traps, and monster effects, and you get to draw a card. So it's just an amazing card. 3 Fiendish Chain, stops your opponent from attacking, and it negates effects. So I prefer it over Fiendish, and it's really good with Triverr. 2 Vanity's Emptiness to prevent your opponent from special summoning monsters. And of course, this deck is really heavy on special summoning as well, but it's just to stop your opponent. 2 Call the Haunted to bring back your Satellarknight monsters, and then when you bring them back, their effects go off. 2 Wiretap for trap negation. 2 Oasis, just the reason why I don't run 3 Call the Haunted. One reason because I don't have another Call the Haunted, and of course, it's pretty much like having 4 Call the Haunted. It's just that when you special summon the monster from the grave, it goes in defense mode and it becomes worm type. That's the only thing that's bad about it, because some XC monsters might require certain specific monster types, and since it becomes worm, you might not be able to do that. Like Excalibur takes 2 level 4 warriors, so if you were to bring back a monster from the grave, it becomes worm type, and you can no longer make Excalibur. 2 Dimensional Prison to banish your opponent's monster when they attack you. 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, and 1 Solemn Warning. So that is the main deck, 40 card deck. It's a bunch of traps. You know, in this format's really heavy on traps. Well, at least for Satellarknights, that is. Satellarknights is just run so much traps. Next is the extra deck. Satellarknight Constellar Diamond, really good card, 2700 attack, the strongest Satellarknight monster. You can Xyz summon it. You can Xyz summon it when using another Xyz Tellarknight monster during main phase 2. And as long as this card remains on the field and it has a Xyz material, neither player can send cards from the deck to the graveyard. And any cards from the graveyard that's sent back to the hand is banished instead. So, really, really amazing card. 2 Triverr. Oh, and of course it also stops Dark Monsters effect. How can I forget about that? Really good against Dark Monsters when they activate effects. You can detach the material and they get the effect. So, yeah, just a really, really amazing card against Darks. Next is Triverr. When this card is Xyz summoned, all cards on the field are returned back to the hand. That's where Fiendish Chain comes in. You can use Fiendish Chain again. So that's an easy 2100 attack to your opponent. And you can detach a material and make your opponent send 1 random card from their hand to the graveyard. And if it's sent from the field to the graveyard, while it still has a material, you can special summon a Satellarknight monster from the graveyard. 1 Delteros takes 3 level 4 monsters, get to target 1 card on the field and destroy it. And it's sent from the field to the graveyard. You can special summon a Satellarknight monster from the deck or hand. My bad. Dark Urbanic Sea Dragon, just 2 level 4s. You detach 2 materials, target 1 card on the field. Half its attack, and then the attack it lost is added onto a Rebellion. It's just a really, it's a pretty good card, I guess. It's just for those high attacking monsters that Satellarknights can't get over. 101. Evilswarm Exciton Knight. Just a bunch of generic rank 4 monsters. And right there. 1 Castel. Another amazing card. Only 1. 1 Excalibur. They get that 4000 attack. It takes 2 level 4 warriors. Same thing for Gandiva. Takes 2 level 4 warriors. 1 Omega. Once per turn, during your main phase, not main phase, during either player's turn, you attach a material to protect all Constellar monsters from spells and traps. And since Diamond counts as a Constellar, Omega can protect Diamond as well. 1 Abyss Dweller. Really glad it got reprinted in Secret Forces because I never really could get one. And then 1 Cairngorgon. Good against MST. 1 Cowboy. Cowboy deal 800 damage. Always really, really, really good card. Cowboy's just really good. And 1 Ragna Zero. So that is the deck. Tell me what you guys think about the deck. Like I said earlier, it hasn't changed since my new Challengers deck profile. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out my channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos. I still got another deck profile. 2 more actually. My Mask Heroes and my Yosenjus. The Yosenjus aren't finished yet, but I got most of the main deck done. Not the extra deck though. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later in the next video. Alright, later guys.